And we are back. Hopefully it's recording. You know, I still haven't figured out how to... Well, that's not actually true. I know how to put an on-screen indicator that I'm recording. I just don't know how to stop the recording from recording it. I know I'm sure it's possible. Anywho, we are now doing, as I said in the last video, home front something. Something on the home front. What was it called? Trouble on the home front. And as if you haven't noticed yet, I'm rocking a new set of power armor. Let me turn around. The Enclave Hellfire armor. I'm not sure how long I'll be keeping it though. Even though it's got a higher DR than the winterized T51B, it also takes damage, noticeable damage. So yeah, we'll see. Although I did hear about a bug, read up on a bug on the wiki, that if you have a full set of 100% Enclave Hellfire armor and you have another set in your inventory, that takes damage instead of this. But it's only if your armor is 100%, both the helmet and the actual armor. Anywho, let's continue. I'm not sure why these control panels are here. Pretty sure they weren't meant to be open from the outside. Place looks a lot more like Hawkins. What heard their name from before? I guess I can't open and close it from here. But this place looks like crap, don't it? Probably has something to do with the fact that we escaped. Oh. My guess is that after we left, more people tried to leave. And as you can tell, it didn't end up very well. Oh crap. And as you can see, my weapon is about less than half health. Do I still have that plasma pistol? No, I don't. Why the hell did I have to sell that plasma pistol? Well, I don't expect to do much fighting here.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amada's message. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now. Maybe. She isn't the only one. Ever since last night, it's been madness down here. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of... I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those... Of course, if you want, you can just... It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here. Okay.
Well, it's not as if you could stop me. I'm the one with the power armor. Although you probably don't recognize the power armor. As it's a recent addition. Hmm. Probably recognize that though. Pardon me. Isn't this where those two people died and I killed those two? Whatchamacallit?
Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away? I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I tell you, I'm scared of them. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do.
Asshole.
I guess you can see how bad things are. As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other...
I know what plan I'm going to do, and if I have to quick save and quick load just to get it through, I will.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Kiss my ass.
You don't belong here anymore. You're back again? It's all kind of blurry for me, but I hear I owe you for saving me.
Bitch.
Yes.
Just stick your face in the pitcher of beer or vodka. Don't disrespect the man with the Gatling laser or the glazer.
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
Why the hell am I saving this? The glazer. Look, it's bitch.
Look who's
Butch.
come waltzing back into the... It takes some real balls coming back here after everything. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. What sort of help do you think I mean? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people for... You and your dad had the right idea. The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
No, there isn't. They're pretty much the same thing. Well, they do pretty much the same thing. It's just that a barber only cuts hair. A hairdresser does a whole lot bunch of crap with hair.
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
I'm not sabotaging the vault. I'm not Butch. Damn it. I only started that off as a joke, but now I keep on saying it by accident.
Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be
was
dangerous
dead.
out there for someone you... My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an...
They beat him to death. At a clinic.
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
Does she look different from the last time we saw her? I swear she does.
I missed your sense of humor, but I really don't think this is the time for jokes. We're in real trouble, and your help could make all the difference. So could you please take this seriously? I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. I heard we sent a couple of scouts outside long ago. Maybe the suit was theirs. The vault was open for a while, but for some reason they closed it off when we were babies and everyone swore to deny it had ever happened. But then Jonas died, and they're keeping us locked in here, all to protect that fantasy of remaining untainted. You're absolutely... Well, Butch does,
Butch.
but he's too big a coward
Oh,
to go
good.
out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something... I just don't know. I thought, well...
I'm thinking that his wife died. That was the only reason why he would close the vault. And have you seen Amada's mother? I haven't.
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs. And he hasn't exactly got the best... Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't... You will? But you've actually been outside, so just... Please don't... I should have remembered. Thanks.
If you kill him,
Good to
somebody
see you.
else becomes...
It's good to see you again. Wow, you're back. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd...
Yeah.
Good to see you. It's good to see you again. Hey, good to see you again. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every... Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out.
Paul, come on. Hammond. Nope. Hammond.
You've got to change the Overseer's mind.
How may I serve you, mistress? Ah, another patient. Mr. Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. Obviously, I had no choice but... But of course, with your... And so he named me the new Vault Medical...
I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to have something that has a buzzsaw attached to it. Why the hell does it even need a buzzsaw anyway? No, I'm seriously asking, why the hell does it need a buzzsaw? soda bottle, Beatrice. You know you can become a cannibal in this. Anywho, I'm just kind of wasting
It's
time
good
now.
to see you again.
How does that sound? Oh, it's this thing. Anywho, where is the door to the old man?
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
Oh, you'll probably be allowed to leave after I've convinced the whatchamacallit.
You don't belong here anymore.
Stanley!
I don't know that I should be talking. With all of the bugs and fires, our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on set.
That's how you can get the vault open again. I read somewhere.
Hey, be more careful.
Kiss my ass. Must be another way up there. Yeah, okay, I want to say this now. Not caring if anybody hears it. I believe, after thinking for about 5 minutes, that the America in the Fallout universe is a example of what people believe America is becoming.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody... There you are!
Why, what'd you say? I couldn't hear with all those laser beams. Okay, somebody's all locked up in there. Fascists.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. By the way, while I was in there, it was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he did. I heard one of the guards talking about some... I didn't hear anything else, but I think he...
I don't need to know about the rebels, it's just useless information. Closer, closer, closer. Don't remember seeing this here before. And there is his... Got a little quick save, I gotta stop doing this. But my obsessiveness. Didn't one of these walls used to have wallpaper over it?
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Well, that's too... I assume you're talking... Jonas and your father were endangering the... I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all... Spoken like someone who's never had... Jonas was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you... And then, our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts, too few to continue. I'm afraid you're the short-sighted one. The real danger are the rebels and insurgents who insist on risking all. If they weren't trying to throw our lives away like... They have to understand that we did that to keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
Yep, he must have lost families. Lost a member of his family. Most likely a martyr's mother.
To fix what... We can make more. That's what...
Oh hell, I can't do the option thing again. So, as I said, is what I was going to do. Let's see, quick load.
Well,
But since we've been all through this,
we can make more.
how convince you yet?
I deeply... Well, done.
2 times the charm, eh?
They have... I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure... I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our Vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, but I'm not the one to lead them in that.
You know, I thought this wouldn't take as long. But where does this lead?
Everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision.
How the hell do I get to where I want to go?
But perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why...
I just heard. My father says... You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit of... It's a bright new day for the Vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I know what it is too.
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please. No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault... It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again... So, I guess this is goodbye.
Amata, everyone, listen
Yes.
closely. After a discussion with
Goodbye.
your friend,
We'll miss you.
I've made an important decision.
Blah, blah,
In
blah,
my
blah.
attempts
I
to
already
keep us
knew that
all
was going to
safe,
happen.
I have been...
It's a
perhaps,
shame you gotta go. But you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Lives have been lost.
Butch.
But perhaps...
Ah, I got it right. Yeah, he shows up. I'm quite certain he shows up out in the wasteland. He leaves. Who's the Gomez fella? Fella and Farless.
Good riddance. Get out.
Give me one good reason why I should not pop you right here. Oh, I don't know why I never saw that there before. And how does this leave? You are no longer well rested. That is true. That's right, I'm stripping them bare. Too bad I can't take the Pip Boys. Could get a pretty penny for those on the outside world. Working Pip Boy 3000s. Anywho. This is the last time we'll see the vault. Or at least the inside of the vault. In this game. I'm not joking either, this is in fact the last time we'll see it. Anywho. You don't even find out what happens to Vault 101 in any form of extra media. Anywho. Bye bye Vault. It's been real. Even if I'm running, I don't get back fast enough. Should I give that to you this time? Mix out the butter. What lockpicking skill at? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I remember seeing something here. It is, oh there it is, puppies. But the puppies pick, if dog meat dies, you'll be able to get a new canine companion from his litter of puppies. Just wait a bit and you'll find a new furry friend waiting outside Vault 101. I really want to get one of those. And a few more pigs. A few more things too. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Make a match perfect. Those peaches are green. I'm not sure if that's how the song actually goes. Oh wow, I'm getting on in this time. Just help with my rifle skills. Two-handed weapon, i.e. my plasma rifle. Anywho, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed returning to the vault. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye now.